What we got here? It's setting up. About to say, did y'all get some snow?
No. Oh no.
That's good. That's
It's
good.
just raining. Cold
All
and rainy this morning.
cool. And we are live. Boom. All right.
All right.
I gotta start it off in my normal way. Grand morning, grand morning, grand morning. Man, this your guy, Mr. Chauncey Reed. And hey, just like always, as y'all hop on, go ahead, drop your city, your state, where you're actually hopping on from. So hopefully we can add some value to what you have going on in your life. And as you see, man, I am not by myself this morning. Man, I have Miss Erika Brewer on here with me this morning. Man, hey, because I know, man, y'all, a lot of people out there uh don't really understand the power of income shifting. And some people think, and I know some people think that, man, income shifting, yeah, that's what it's doing for you, Chauncey. But man, what about other people? So man, hey man, don't even let me take it away from you, sis. Hey, go ahead, just introduce yourself to the people.
Well, grand morning, grand morning, grand morning. Hey, this is Erica from the great state of Alabama. Roll Tide. Um, you know what, Chauncey? I can say that income shifting has really been a big benefit to me. And if I had known about income shifting before now, I would not have been on this journey that I've been on for so long. I've been on a journey for a long time. And if you want to know what journey that is, that's the journey of the broke.
Mm.
J-O-B. I've been on that journey a long time. You know, I
Oh,
started that journey when I was about 15, 16 years old. I've been working. You see what I'm saying?
hey, I feel.
And income shifting, if I would have known about income shifting back then, oh honey, ain't no sky's the limit. No telling where I would be now. You know what I'm saying? But you live, you learn. And it's just when you learn, when you know better, you do better.
You
When
know
you know
what?
better, you do better.
That's a very true statement. That's a very true statement. Man, hey, so I ain't even gonna waste no time. We're gonna dive into it. So, man, hey, just share with the people how kind of life was before income shifting.
Oh, before income shifting. Some people say they live paycheck to paycheck. Then I've heard some people say, I couldn't even live paycheck to paycheck. I live paycheck to Monday. You get paid Friday and you broke Monday. I live paycheck Friday. I live paycheck. That was it.
Oh,
My
oh,
check hit my account Friday morning, Friday night. I'm scared to check my balance. I mean, no lie. I would be scared to check my balance because I know my bills. I'm paying on bills. I'm not paying bills. I'm paying on bills. Okay.
oh man.
And so, by Friday night, I'm scared to call and check my account because I'm knowing already in my head what bills are coming out. So I'm like, man, and I used to always say, I need my money. I was never one of those people that was looking forward to income tax check. I would hear people like, man, I need my money today. I
Mm.
can't wait till January. I can't tell these people I pay my car note in January. I pay my light bill in January. So I've never was one of those credit jacked up. I grown and couldn't buy a car without a cosigner. And I got
Mm.
too much pride. So I wasn't about to ask nobody for a cosigner. So I always had a what I call a little cash car. Go pay me some cash for a car and ride until I get my money off, and then I'm buying the next cash car. Credit jacked up, couldn't do nothing. And then I had a friend that was on social media, And she kept talking about income shifting, income shifting. And I'm like, what is she talking about? I never heard the terminology. And I just started listening to some of the videos. And it was some of the mentors in the company. And something struck me one day. And one of the mentors said that if you didn't have $50 to invest in yourself, then you really had a problem.
Ooh.
You understand? It's like, if you want to tell me that $50 is too much for you to start your own business and to, elevate yourself, so to speak, to change your lifestyle, if you don't have $50 to do that, you got a big problem. And that really stuck home to me because, like I said, I've been working since I was 15, 16 years old. I should be very well off by now. I'm not quite 50 yet. But, I realize, these jobs pay you enough to come back in 2 weeks. You understand? They pay you just enough to make sure in 2 weeks you back in that chair. You're not getting anywhere. And I started listening. I started watching the videos, and then I started doing a little research on my own because I said, I'm not, they're gonna tell you what they want you to hear. Like what we think is this some kind of scheme. I know this can't be legal.
Yeah.
So I went outside and started, looking up just researching information and looking up things for myself. And I said, man, look, they tell this, hey, they talking about something now. They own to something. And what they were on to, I ain't gonna say on to, because other people have been doing this forever. Conversations I'm having with my children now, other people were having with their children when they were 5, 6 years old. You understand? They weren't at the table talking about the game and all this, where we're going, we got this game to go to or whatever. I'm not knocking it because all my kids play ball and different things like that, but the conversations in other families are different, and that's what we have to start. We have to change these conversations. We can't wait. My kids can't wait till they're 40 to learn what I just learned. You see what I'm saying? So after income shifting, I bought my first car, brand new car. Like I said, I never had a car that was brand new to me. You know what I'm saying? After income shifting, credit score went up over 100 points. I'm working on getting it as high as I can get it, but I'm on the way. So I bought my first brand new car. Next benefit of income shifting, emergency fund. I told you I've been working since I was 15. Now, of course, I've had a bank account just as long as I've been working. But what was in that savings account was the money it cost to start the savings account. You see what I'm saying? I had a savings account. All I had was what it cost to put in there just so I could have a savings account open. But now I have an emergency fund. And when things started happening, when all these different hurricanes and things happen, and people are like, well, why they didn't leave? Because you see people leave, and I'm sitting up, maybe it's because they couldn't leave. And that really hit home to me because I always thought if something happened that I had to get up and we had to go, what am I do? Because with a savings account with nothing in it, where can you go? And that really hit home to me. So I really started to putting into practice the strategies that I learned with income shifting, and it has really made a big difference. If I had known this stuff at the age, even at the age my kids are now in their 20s, I would still be further ahead. But just think if I would have known this early on. Like, I see you have your boys on often. Hey, they're going to be set because it all starts income shifting and also that mental shift. You have to get your mind right because I had to quit thinking of it as I'm joining this, or I'm paying for this. No, I'm investing. I'm invested in me. I'm invested in my family. I'm invested in my future. So, if to invest in myself, we invest in things every day. We go to the restaurants and all this other kind of stuff and pay money for these high priced meals and movies and different things. You investing in that company. So when are you going to take that time and invest in yourself? So we really have to change our mindset. When we get that mindset, get that mind together, get your mind right, you're going to get that money, right? So,
Yeah.
hey, that's where I am. That's where I am now.
Goodness.
My mind is together. I finally got my mind right. I'm getting my money right. Hey, it's on up from here.
Oh my goodness. See, that's what I'm talking about. Man, you just said a mouthful. Man, I hope people caught what you was just sharing with them, especially when you said the mindset. Because that's what, if most people don't believe that they can become wealthy, guess what? They're not gonna become wealthy. If you
Yes.
sit up and say, well, I can't because I can't, man, I like to tell my children that when they say I can't, that's almost like saying a cuss word.
Right.
I'm like, no, you don't. There's no such thing as I can't. You may
Right.
need help, because a lot of people try to do it by themselves. That's one of the things that people don't understand. But also being able to invest in yourself, because once you invest in yourself, man, oh my goodness,
That's right.
imagine what you pour into yourself, man, your cup overrunneth.
That's right.
Your cup will overrun it. Oh my goodness, man. Ooh, woo. See, man, after you just shared that with the folks, I ain't gonna hold the Alabama thing from you. Okay. I ain't
Hey,
gonna hold
roll
that from
tide.
you.
Hey, we got to bring it home tonight. Now I got to represent.
I ain't gonna hold that against you. But man, I guess before we hop off, I want to make sure. Okay, I put how some people can kind of contact you or reach out to you in the comments. Also, just share with people, how they can actually reach out to you if they want to reach out to you.
Well, you can find me on Facebook. I'm at Erika Brewer on Facebook. Instagram, it's Erika_elevates on Instagram. Also, I do I do sell Mary Kay Cosmetics. If you're looking for a Mary Kay consultant, you can surely reach out to me for that. And that's at www.marykay. I think I'm EMCCALL3, E McCall 3, if I'm not mistaken. But check me out. Just look me up on the under Mary Kay Erika McCall. Of course, you can reach me at my econ, Erika.elevates at my econ. And feel free to hit me up. Need to talk me. Hey, I can share some knowledge or what I've learned. I say my knowledge, and it's haven't been income shifting that long, but for the short time that I have been income shifting, it has made a world of difference.
Ooh.
It's made a world of difference. And you know what, Chauncey, I'm going to say this. The biggest lie that has been told, and I said it so many times growing up, is what you don't know won't hurt you. I don't know who came up with that. That's the biggest lie, because what you don't know will kill you, actually. And my finances were dead. My finances were dead. All I knew about money was how to spend it. That's all I knew about money, was how to spend it. I was on my job, and I was doing and putting my money in my 401k, but I was just putting money. I didn't know, we didn't have anyone on the job to explain to you. So I'm just checking some stuff. But through the training of some of our mentors, I was able to go back into my 401k, change some things. And Chauncey, when I tell you that when I checked, I was like, man, now just this short period of time, the difference that I saw, it was more than double. I'm thinking, now, had I known this, you understand? come retirement, I would have been set. You see, but I just didn't know. So what you don't know, it will hurt you. But like I said, when you know better, you do better. You start making those changes. And when I started income shifting, I didn't take that extra money that I saw in my paycheck and as some of the people say, ball out. I took that money. You have to be disciplined. And you want to do better, you got to do better. So instead of me shopping, I love my jewelry, I love my shoes, I love my bags, I love it all. But what's the point of me having a $200-300 handbag and I don't have $2 in it? So I started taking that money. I started moving some things around, investing, got my emergency set up. My daughter's in Huntsville. She decided to move off campus into an apartment. Couldn't get it. Of course, wasn't able to get an apartment in her name. Who had the credit to do it? Something that Mama could not have done a few years ago. You understand? But I was just, now, I help her with her finances. She, 20 something. So, in an apartment. So now I have the extra that I can send her to help cover her, so I can make sure she's comfortable. She's well taken care of. I remember the times I wouldn't have paid $25 to send her for gas. You understand? So, and I know, and that's nothing to be ashamed of, because a lot of us are in that situation because we didn't grow up having these types of conversations. Right. My mama didn't know anything about that. My daddy took care of my mom. She would quit a job in a minute. My husband gonna take care of me. But then he died. You see what I'm saying? So when he died, she was left struggling with 3 small kids. So we have to have these conversations daily with our children. And like I said, when you learn better, do better.
Man, see, I love it. I love it. I love it, because most people don't understand, again, that it doesn't stop with us as an individual. Like we say, when the cup runneth over, we talk about generational wealth. Hey, you're changing the Brewer name. That last name is going to mean something for your grandchildren, your great grandchildren, your children, your children's children's children. Man, woo, man, I love it. I love it. Yeah. And then, hey, I gotta hit you with one last question before we leave.
Okay.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years from now versus where you would have seen yourself 10 years without income shifting?
Oh man, 10 years, I'll say before income shifting, I just would have seen myself on my job in 10 years, still on my job, just hoping, being satisfied with having enough money to pay my bills. Now in 10 years, I see myself off of my job. I see myself traveling in 10 years. That's what I see. I see myself finally being off this journey that I've been on, this journey of the broke. I see myself off this journey. I see myself somewhere traveling and just enjoying life and living it up. Enjoying this life.
Oh my goodness, man. Oh, hey, here you go. Drop the mic. Drop the mic. Drop the mic. Oh my goodness. Man, ooh. So listen, y'all. Hey, if y'all are catching this live or you catching the replay, man, #replay, man, your city and state, man, you definitely got to reach out to Miss Erika Brewer, y'all, because if not, man, I'm telling you now, you'll find yourself, like she said, hey, just working a job. And after what we seen last year or years before, when there's a pandemic or a housing crisis or stuff like that, man, we cannot afford to not know and implement income shifting, y'all. We can't.
Right.
We can't.
Change my life.
Oh man, hey, you and me both. You and me both. So, hey, with that being said, man, just like always, y'all, hey, y'all have a great day. and a blessed week.
All right. Thank you so much. Have a good one.